Yo, gamers and PC builders, looking for the best RAM under $70 that won't slow you down? Let's face it, RAM prices have been kinda crazy lately, but don't worry. We've scoured the internet, actually our team did cause I'm way too busy for that. But the point is, we found the top budget RAM picks that deliver serious performance without breaking the bank. Whether you're gaming, editing, or multitasking like a pro, we've got you covered. And trust me, you won't believe number 3, let's jump right in. Alright, first up we've got a classic, Corsair Vengeance LPX, a name synonymous with reliability and value. We're looking at a 16GB kit here, 2x8GB sticks, running at a respectable 3200 MHz. This RAM might not be the absolute bleeding edge of speed, but for most gamers and everyday users, it's going to feel plenty snappy. Plus, with a cast latency of 1618-1836, it's no slouch when it comes to responsiveness. And let's not forget about that sleek aluminum heat spreader. Not only does it look cool, but it also helps to keep your RAM running cool under pressure. This bad boy is only $65. That's right, $65 for 16GB of reliable, decent speed RAM. Especially in today's market, this is a steal. Now if you're rocking a super high-end system, you might want to go for something with a bit more oomph. But for most people, for everyday gaming, editing, or just general multitasking, this RAM is going to do the job admirably. Plus, with that low-profile design, it's compatible with a wide range of CPU coolers. No compatibility headaches here, just plug and play. Overall, the Corsair Vengeance LPX is a solid choice for anyone looking for a budget-friendly RAM upgrade. It might not have all the bells and whistles of some of the more expensive kits, but it gets the job done well. Next up we've got the G.Skill Ripjaws V, another familiar face in the RAM world, and for good reason. This 16GB kit, 2x8GB sticks, clocks in at 3200 MHz, keeping pace with our first contender. And just like the Corsair Vengeance LPX, it boasts a cast latency of 1618-1838, ensuring smooth and responsive performance. But what sets the Ripjaws V apart is its distinctive heat spreader design. Seriously, this thing looks like it belongs on a spaceship. It's angular, it's aggressive, and it's sure to add a touch of visual flair to your build. But it's not just about looks, folks. That heat spreader serves a purpose, keeping your RAM cool even when you're pushing it to the limit. The G.Skill Ripjaws V will set you back about $68, just a tad more expensive than the Corsair Vengeance LPX. For that extra $3, you're getting a slightly more stylish design and arguably better cooling, but in terms of raw performance, they're pretty neck and neck. If you're all about that aesthetic and want your RAM to look as good as it performs, then, yeah, the Ripjaws V is a solid choice, but if you're purely after performance per dollar, the Vengeance LPX might be the slightly better value. Alright folks, now it's time for number 3, the one you've all been waiting for, the Kingston HyperX Fury. We're still working with 16GB, that's 2 sticks of 8GB each, still rocking that 3200 MHz speed, but here's where things get interesting. A cast latency of just 16, this thing is snappy. Now for those of you who aren't familiar with cast latency, the lower it is, the faster your RAM can access data. This low latency, combined with that 3200 MHz speed, makes the HyperX Fury an absolute beast for gaming, video editing, or anything else that requires quick access to data. The HyperX Fury also comes with Intel XMP profiles, making overclocking an absolute breeze. Just enable the XMP profile in your BIOS, and boom, you're running at even faster speeds. It's like getting a free performance upgrade. And the best part? This RAM kit comes in at just $70, right at the top of our budget. That's incredible value for the performance you're getting. Seriously, if you're looking for a solid budget gaming RAM, this might be your best bet. It might not have the flashy heat spreaders of some of the other kits, but it more than makes up for it with its raw speed and overclocking potential. A hidden gem indeed. Alright, moving right along to number 4, we've got the TeamGroup T-Force Vulcan Z. Now this RAM kit might not have the same name recognition as some of the others on this list, but don't let that fool you. This thing can hang with the big boys. We're looking at another 16GB kit here, that's 2 sticks of 8GB each, running at a respectable 3200 MHz. And for those keeping score, it's got a KS latency of 1618-1838, which puts it right in line with the other contenders in this price range. But what really sets the Vulcan Z apart is its price. This RAM kit is an absolute steal at just $62. That's right, $62 for 16GB of DDR4 RAM with decent speeds and a low-profile design. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better deal than that. Now I know what you're thinking. Linus, there's gotta be a catch. It can't be that good for that price. And you know what? You're right, it doesn't have RGB lighting, but seriously, if you can live without the light show, this RAM is a fantastic value. Last but not least, we come to our final contender, the Patriot Viper Steel. Now this RAM kit might not be as well known as some of the others on this list, but don't let that fool you. We're sticking with the 16GB, that's 2 sticks of 8GB each. Configuration here, and you guessed it, it's running at 3200 MHz. At least it's got a CAS latency of 1618 1836, which is pretty darn respectable. And let's not forget about that rugged aluminum heat shield. It might not be as flashy as some of the other heat spreaders out there, but it gets the job done, keeping your RAM cool and stable even under heavy load. Whether you're gaming, streaming, or running multiple virtual machines, the Patriot Viper Steel won't break a sweat. And the best part? It's only $66. That's right, $66 for a 16GB kit of reliable, good-looking, and great-performing RAM. You really can't go wrong with that. So there you have it, the top 5 best RAM kits under $70. We've got a little something for everyone, from the budget-conscious gamer to the performance enthusiast on a shoestring budget. It's a tough choice, I know. But hey, that's what the comments section is for, right? Let me know which one of these RAM kits you'd pick and why. And if you're still rocking that ancient 8GB of RAM, what are you waiting for? Upgrade already. You'll thank me later. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the best PC gaming deals. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.